Hey, what's up, guys? This is Dramatic Artist here, and we have Nico. We got
Hello.
Draw. I don't know,
What's up?
and yeah. So this is a little bit of update, and we found some crazy stuff this weekend, and it's getting wild. It's getting wild, dude. Um, so Yuki, she uh basically went down the rabbit hole with the AI bros. It's very sad about it. It's kind of yeah, great friends. I guess so. AI slop, you know, that's what they do.
Friends forever.
Yeah. So they kind of like the AI bros. They stick their claws and they drag these VTubers down to be like super right wing, a lot of crazy, uh, like radical stuff. That's what they've been trying to do. And we kind of notice everything about it. It's just like, okay, this is getting weird. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like, it's the same group of people when a VTuber goes down, they are there. They are there every time, behind the scenes and stuff. It's very crazy. Denims, uh, we talked about her before. Uh, Nines, I mean, not Denims, but Nines. Uh, like she's not a good person. She can't sing. She can't do all this stuff. Um, she can't really, she doesn't have no talent, and it's just gonna drag this person down. Like if she can sing and all this stuff, blah blah blah. Like, I think she's a lost cause at this point because all she's gonna do is just promote AI slop on her Twitter feed. She's gonna be the hedgehog, basically, of everything. So she choose the hedgehog route instead of um the horse, you know, to be free. But these people are gonna drag you down. That's their goal. Use you and throw you away, and that's the reality and stuff. And the AI bros, well, they got some sad news for these guys. Um, so let's get into that. You know, uh, what's going on with that? Because I want to get we kind of like we can talk a little bit and stuff. Are you guys there?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm
Yeah,
just
I'm here.
reading. I'm just reading into the people
Yeah.
because there's a
Yeah.
chance they could be funded. They had a self. What was it? But just continue with that. Just we'll get to
Okay.
that later.
Okay. 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 Um. So basically, what happened? Sadly, the AI bros are gonna cry about this, and it's funny. What just happened? Uh, we have Rod here, Miller, pretty decent YouTuber, and he kind of does like the newsy stuff. But this is funny. This is absolutely funny.
Complete stop. And the man standing in their way is the same man who spent last year. 1,800 data center projects in Texas just came to a complete stop. 1,800 data center projects in Texas just came to a complete stop. 1,800 data center projects in Texas just came
Music
to a
to my
complete
ears.
1,800 data
Yep,
center projects in Texas just came to a
1,800 data centers that was gonna be in Texas just got stopped by the guy. Okay, that is the governor that promoted it.
complete stop. And the man standing in their way is the
It's
same man who
crazy.
spent last year calling his state the epicenter of AI development. 10 months ago, Governor
Oh
Greg
my
Abbott stood next to Google
god.
CEO Sundar Pichai as the pair announced a $40 billion investment in Texas, which would include 3 new data center
Oh,
campuses to power AI. Abbott framed the state as a prime location for pairing AI innovation with expanding energy capacity, promising job creation, workforce training, and energy affordability initiatives. He proposed offering sales tax exemptions and other
Wow.
incentives to attract major tech investment. He emphasized that Texas could, quote, pair innovation with expanding energy, end quote, and position the state at the forefront of the AI revolution. That was last November, and the winds of change are blowing in the political breezes since then. Now,
Yeah. So all the Republicans are probably going to change their viewpoints now because the the elections are coming up.
Midterms, they're projected to be losing the Senate
Yep.
and the House
Yep.
because all that AI stuff. We gotta get AI. We gotta get ahead. We gotta get ahead. If you're drinking
Yep.
water, forget about that. Just thirst. Just don't drink.
Yep.
And then once they realize, oh, we're losing our actual base, our voters, because all these data centers are just popping up in towns, guzzling up water. Anyone could have saw it a mile away, but they
Yeah.
didn't care. They're like, y'all will suck
They
it
were
up. Y'all will still
expecting a
vote for
clean
us.
shot with a jammed gun.
Literally.
Yep. Like they really messed up on this. Um. So basically, they probably got to lose. Um.
Guarantee.
That's guaranteed. And remind you, when Donald Trump got in office, he's like, "Yeah, this AI stuff is gonna, help, cure cancer and stuff." That's not happening. All it is for surveillance, destroying America, and wasting farmland, wasting water, and making people stupider, and controlling the media. That's what AI is all about. It's not about saving humanity and making it easier for people. It was never about that. It was fill the pockets of the big fat cats in the government, in the thing, and all the Republicans were on their side. And you know what's really funny about that? Silicon Valley is the one behind this, and these are the same people that want to censor us.
Yeah.
And that's the reality. Elon Musk, he was on Silicon Valley side. All these AI bros, all Silicon Valley dudes. They want censorship. That's why they got the data centers to say, "Hey, ChatGPT, what's this? Is this true? Oh, no, it's not true. Oh, we can manipulate information anytime." They work with the fucking Elvish Kingdom about it. They work with fucking things that they can manipulate, like the Jeffrey Epstein files. They could do stuff with that. They could uh manipulate anything their heart's desires for any big payout. And that what Google has. That what, Elon Musk has. We know Elon Musk's AI is not working correctly because we saw it being wrong multiple times and manipulating it for the Elvish Kingdom.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of weird, right? So you can throw money at these AI, manipulate everything and stuff, make fake generative AI people, you know, and old people will fall for it because they old and they don't know better, and it's going to get better and better over time, and we could have, you know, another situation and stuff. It's not going to be good. Manipulation is the key of controlling anybody, and guess what? AI is the best fucking thing to do it for propaganda. And that's the
Of course.
hard reality. And guess what?
Well,
It's gonna get worse. But at the
oh
same
yeah.
time, when they're gonna lose offices, Texas, guess what? We could win. The people can win. Give it back to the people. The flock camera, we're getting that stuff taken down because we are fighting back the right way and stuff. And the reality is, these people, they want censorship. This person wants censorship. I guarantee this person wants censorship. Down the line, they come full circle and stuff. When people tell the truth about them, they're gonna say, "Oh, I'm lied, play victim, all this stuff." She blocked me on Twitter. She's for censorship. I never blocked any
Mm,
AI bros. I didn't care if they put my stuff in the AI slot machine because I knew X is using it. They're not gonna push me around and make me stop posting stuff that I gotta do what I gotta do. You know what I mean? They should
yep.
be the ones that stop it. They force this stuff on us, and they are the ones that are treasonous and radicals. You can't force somebody and use their fucking information and their art and your stuff to make money off of you. What happened, like this is the reality. You guys are the Krangos. You guys are the ones that working with the government. We not. We don't want our farmland to be gone. We don't want beautiful America to be destroyed by these boxes that's going to block the great views of America and stuff. 1,800 data centers was going to be in Texas. Insane.
Insane.
Like, all it is for Flock and AI to spy on us, and that's all it is. You will own nothing and you will like it. Who are you going to believe? These people that are for AI? Do you think these people want America first? I don't think so. I think they bunch of loonies. They're not real and stuff. They all fake. They just like the tease. They think they artists. No, you're not an artist. The machine did everything. You did absolutely nothing. You put
Delicious
money.
words.
You put the money in the gumball machine, and that's what you got. A gumball, and that's what it gave you. You
Hmm.
not no real motherfucker. You're a lazy human feces. That's what you are. Okay? And that's the harsh reality that people need to realize. And tell you the truth, we found a
Yep.
lot more crazy stuff about this is the other topic. We know someone behind the scenes is controlling the VTubing space and want to control it for a group of people and stuff. And we know who they are. We got the smoking plow plow.
Yeah.
This is crazy. I didn't even know about this. Like, this is crazy. Like, we didn't even watch the full clip yet.
No, yeah.
We were
But it's
looking, yeah, like these two knuckleheads. They doing it for sinister reasons. That's why they friends with you guys. And a lot of these guys probably don't even know about this.
barely even know about Tectone in general.
Yeah, they don't even like. These are the same people, the VTubers and GB reviewers and defend Tectone. Never read the fucking files about him, what he did wrong, and they don't want to learn anything. We were just like talking about him with his website and all this stuff. It's even deeper and stuff, and we could have found this stuff sooner and make a whole like thing. But this, we're gonna dig even deeper too with these two, and we're gonna show you a lot of craziness with these people. This is the smoking plow and stuff. What they trying to do with the VTubing community and controlling of everything. Let's get into it. Do you have your popcorn?
I
Do
got
you
my
have your
popcorn ready.
dude? Draw, you got your popcorn ready?
Just begin the torture session.
Oh yeah.
Oh, okay. But are you ready? Are you guys ready?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
Biggest threat,
Let's see.
actually, along with artificial intelligence to mankind,
Let's see what they say.
is the reverse of what most people think. It's actually a case of the population levels tumbling to a level which is going to endanger the planet. Explain to people who think that's ridiculous why that is a real situation.
Yes, as soon as societies basically reach a level of modernity where there is prosperity, gender equality, high levels of education, populations start to drop below replacement rate. That's a pretty serious problem if it seems like modernity and all the things that we consider to be good, like women's rights, like prosperity, like good quality of life, seem incompatible with flourishing humans.
It seems wild to me that we
What?
live in a world today where not a single country or culture, except for maybe Israel, has found out how to maintain a stable population alongside prosperity, gender equality, and education. This, as like a civilization, is probably something we should start talking about.
What the actual is that about?
She's gonna lead by
What they
example.
so I can avoid it.
That is crazy. What is the birthrights of Israel? Can you look that up for me, Nico?
Yeah, I'm looking.
Probably 0.
Because no. The
Birthrights.
birthrights are going up because of the Orthodox.
At 2.89. So they were getting like 3 per person or some shit. 3 per couple. And that was during 2022 when they mentioned that. Wait, was that 2022? No, 2023.
Yeah.
So they were still pretty high for 2022.
But,
18.
you know...
Oh, that's 3. Still 3. Yeah, continue.
Yeah. And you know why that is? Orthodox Jews. Religion, right?
Mm-hmm.
And obviously, if these people were actually smart and stuff and actually studied the stuff, that's what it is, right?
Mm-hmm.
But they want to say, you know, human rights and all this stuff is bad. That's what they basically saying, right?
Yeah, of course. Of course.
Like, that's where you got to be careful with this rat race, because that's what it was. The study, they had a study about rats, and it was a utopia of all these rats, and they had all this, you know, food, wealth, and all this stuff. They had incel rats. They had like all the like it was crazy. Like you had like female empowerment, all this weird wackadoo stuff, all this shit, right? And it's just like, okay, that seems bad, right? And
Yeah.
we remember. I think we talked about it and stuff, but saying that's not good to have all the rights and all this stuff. And why did they pick it, the Elvish Kingdom, out of every other nation, right?
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
weird. Now look at Saudi Arabia.
You're right. Yeah. 23 birth rate. Give me a minute. Oh yeah, I gotta verify if I'm not a bot. All right, whatever. At least 2.28 during 2023. So still another high birth rate country.
Yeah, it's on the same level of whatchamacallit, right?
At least 2 per person. Yeah, they could have used that example too.
Yeah.
So
Like, why did they pick only that country though? It's on the same birth rate thing, right? The same level,
Israel is pushing 3,
pushing
3
3.
per person. Yeah, pushing 3 per couple. Saudi was 2.23 during 2023.
Okay. So, what is the highest? Let's just see that.
Yeah, let's say who had
I'm
the
pretty sure
highest.
it's probably India. It's gotta be.
That's right. You got. I hate basically all of some of the African countries are like the top 6, like Chad, Uganda, Mali.
Yeah, so
Yeah,
they're like the top ones, right?
yeah.
But why
Now,
did
how
they?
about first world? First world, because these are third world stuff.
Yeah, but they have like more higher than whatchamacallit.
Yeah, yeah. They could have used those for example, but no.
Yeah.
And I'd say once I heard I was having you guys on as guests, I did read a lot about this, and it seems to be that the graph continues to rise population until around the middle of the century, but then it could start to fall precipitously after that.
Yeah, so if you look at fertility rates today, the only countries that really have above repopulation fertility rates are where the average salary is under 4,000 pounds a year or 5,000 USD a year. So you're really only seeing high fertility rates in desperately poor countries right now. If you look at the developed world, the average fertility rate is only around 1.5, and we need 2.1 just to keep stable populations.
Okay, and Simone, I know that you're planning to have 7 children. I think you've got 3 under your belt, literally. How fast do you want to have the 7? Is the clock ticking here?
Absolutely, yeah. We need to have them basically as quickly spaced as possible. So we're going in for our next round essentially next month, and we're going to have more than 7 if we can. Basically, until my uterus is forcibly removed in a botched surgery, I'm going to keep going.
Such a weird thing to say.
What the hell?
It just
Yeah.
doesn't come out right.
What did they say this time?
They were saying that on the stream, but yeah.
Yeah, that's just weird. And then, why did they talk about the Elvish Kingdom?
You know, I guess they're the only ones that
Yeah.
have like positive birth rates in the developed countries.
Yeah,
I
but
know there's another one. So you
Yeah.
got Saudi Arabia, and they could have just that, but no.
Yeah.
It
And
just want to
plus,
sound right.
yeah, it's just very odd and strange. Like they get it, but we know why because of the Orthodox population. and those people
Yep.
are like, you know,
They on and on. Like they just I don't know
yeah,
what's up.
yeah, and it's really religious space too. Like, so obviously these two knuckleheads don't understand like religion is a really big thing for people reproduce, and if you look at like all the Christianity pushed it, the Catholics really pushed it, um, certain you know Islamic countries are doing fantastic with their birth rates. Uh, it's but the difference is you got to look at the other thing where why people are not doing it is because they don't have money in these more expensive economies and stuff that people live in, and that's the main
Yep.
reason. And that is the
Exactly.
main reason, and
Uh,
and that's the sad reality. And it's this they don't talk about that. Like, what do we have to do? Uh, get those numbers up, and then on top of this, uh, maybe stop pushing like these radical like feminazis and stuff, right?
Yeah.
And then on
They're
top of this,
asking.
yeah,
It's funny because
it's
they ask for numbers, but they're not understanding why these numbers are so low.
yeah,
That's why they're dumbasses lost because they're
yeah,
not seeing the bigger picture. They're just like,
yeah,
make more kids. It's like, buddy, it's already expensive as it is. How much?
yeah. The only reason, if they are looking at the rat race, so our population, that was a utopia. Like everybody had enough food, everybody had that, and it didn't work, right? Kind of weird,
Yeah.
right? But in
Yeah.
reality, uh, if that actually did happen and stuff, I guarantee a lot more people would have families and stuff.
Yeah.
I
Because
guarantee
now you
that.
don't have to worry about
Yeah.
trying to make your
Like,
means every day.
yeah, like a lot of people want to have kids, but they can't, do it because they don't have the funds, and it's idiocracy, right? Where
Uh,
because yeah, because basically it's the part uh where like it's the smart people that don't want to have kids because they don't have enough money or something
uh,
like that. But I think they were like
yeah.
rich, but they sure didn't have it. So it's kind of like the opposite with these two. But like a lot of things about these two are kind of insane too. Like they nepo babies. Of course they're gonna have a bunch of kids, and they could do it because they have the money. They have a lot of money and stuff.
Yeah.
Like,
No, literally, even their nonprofit was donated by a billionaire.
wait, really?
Yeah, no, that's what I was wanting to say. Like the movement had like an Estonian billionaire that donated it, and
Wait,
if you
wait, their nonprofit that they made?
supposedly on what the AI says, like yeah, they had that some billionaire that donated it, and then Peter Thiel or like the CEO of Skype also donated to it. Not for the political run. This is whatever that movement that either they set up or whoever set up had at least those two as one of the notable founders. It's not founders, but like who donated money. And I would say check out that Wikipedia thing, but don't because I don't know if it's gonna pop up anything else. Apparently, for their careers, for them, they worked. Well, what was it? Previously served as a managing director of
One moment,
Dialogue.
one moment. Your mic's like messing up.
yeah, I'm going to clock out for tonight. I am trying to fight being awake, and
Okay.
my eyelids are getting heavy.
All right.
So,
Okay. Okay.
catch you
Well,
next time.
yeah. See you.
So yeah.
You didn't need to
Alright,
have
is the mic
one.
better?
Talk?
Yeah, is it better now?
Not really.
Not really?
No.
Fucking, dude, that's like the only. Well, guess we're just speaking off.
Yeah, it's kind of weird that we're having difficulties by talking about these two.
I know. Alright, I'm just using the phone mic. So yeah, freaking. They had. They're in a seat.
Whoa,
Was
it's
it? No, that's
it's
currently
not doing good.
not doing it good.
No. Alright, talk.
Yeah, hello.
Hello. Keep talking.
Yeah, is it any better? I'm talking through the phone mic.
Oh man, it's like fucking dude.
That's
What is going on? Is the fucking elephant just attacking us right now?
Why are we having connection issues? Oh my.
Dude, we having connection issues now. What, dude? What the hell is going? Okay,
Phone like died.
what is going on?
All right, hello.
Yeah,
It gotta be the connection.
yeah, something's going on. We literally are talking about the
Why are we
elvish.
having connection issues right
Yeah,
now?
yeah, like we having connection issues now, and it's getting
Alright, is
really
it any
weird.
better? Okay, is it any better now?
No, keep
Why?
talking.
Yeah. Okay, I switched to freaking dad now. Still using the other phone, the other headset.
Oh
My
man,
other ones are charging.
what is going on?
Is it just coming out like robot or am I like too
Yeah,
low?
it's like robot-y type shit.
What the fuck? I got something to say and I can't even fucking say it. That's
Yeah.
crazy. Yes, I'm like right there. I'm looking right at the Wikipedia page.
Okay, not
I sent it to you in the Discord. You could
no. You. It sounds better
you
now.
just read it.
Yeah, just read it.
Okay, holy shit. Yeah, okay. So they're in a secretive invite-only social club co-founded by investor Peter Thiel, right? And guess what Peter Thiel is?
What?
A chairman of Palantir.
Yeah. So you're telling me
Yeah.
something's
These
not good?
guys are hardcore,
Yeah.
like in there.
Peter Thiel is part of these
Yeah.
fuckers. You gotta be kidding me.
Yeah.
Oh my god, dude. Everybody needs to know this, okay? Like I don't even know, dude. They paying motherfuckers off. This is the biggest freaking operation that I seen for like operations. Like they were in that secret club and all this
Yeah.
stuff,
It's on their Wikipedia. That was their career.
dude. Like I know Leaflet had a thing about them, and like the government was talking about this family, and they control it. Wait, what is going on? Are
What?
you have like window up or something?
A window up? No.
What is that breathing? Are you?
Oh, is it like freaking? Okay,
Oh, okay,
that should be better.
okay. Yeah, it's dude. We didn't know that these people were like this deep. Okay, we didn't know that much. Like I knew like the leaflet thing, but I was like, okay, whatever. They probably lying or whatever. There's no way. You know what I mean?
They're
But
also vocal supporters of advanced reproductive technologies.
yeah,
Desire for selecting desirable traits. Yeah, they're also into eugenics.
wait, desirable
It's under.
traits.
Yeah, yeah. No, that's in their Wikipedia. They, yeah, like selective human shit. Like
What?
They're in eugenics. It's literally in their Wikipedia. I'm shocked how they have this much info and people are just like leaving the shit out.
Yo, that's crazy. You know what's really funny about that? One moment, one
What?
moment. They had a leaflet video that she was talking about eugenics.
Oh my fucking god.
Yeah, where was that? Yeah, leaflet was talking about eugenics and saying like she's not fully for it, but she's like some it and it's fine. Bro, this is the biggest Black
Mm,
Ops like ever. Like
If you were to say like this race, like this race is like intellectually better, like in terms of like the averages than like another race, you can't say that, but then you could say they're physically better. Isn't that weird? Like you can say that they have like higher physical capability, but once you go into like mental capacity, people like
she's trying to say it should be okay to use the thing, but the SATs and like even science debunked all this. It doesn't matter of the eugenics because it doesn't work like that
yeah.
and stuff. And that's the reality. Like you could be like to smart college, like perfect example. They have these really smart, people, college professors, and it was a SoundCloud like Little Yaz or whatever.
Mm,
He's like the worst person ever. Like he's dumb and stuff, legitimately dumb. And his parents are very high intelligent people. And look what it came out. Just
yeah.
saying. Like, it doesn't matter about the eugenics or anything because we know what happens if you go like full blue blooding. Like we know like, the royal family is like inbred. And that's a legitimate
Yep.
thing. And another thing, if you look at, the Elvish Kingdom, they have a lot of, inbreeding. And that's a legitimate thing. Like it's the same thing with like Islamic countries too. Like it's been around for like ever and it's like royals and all this stuff and like they think it's like a higher thing but in reality it's not and stuff. But look how Leaflet is trying to like say it's okay and stuff to say that. You know,
Yeah.
and that's the reality. We know the truth. This is the smoking pew pew. This is Peter Thiel and stuff. Type stuff is going on with these people. Like you cannot deny this. Something's going on that they are trying to sneak their way in and slither in the VTubing world to coax a new brand of far right people to control. And this is the foundation. You
Yep.
take people that got disowned, all this stuff, take them in, grab them down, and this is what happens. Me and Nico, we like we were on the right and stuff. Like we understand all this stuff, but we don't want uh like a cabal of anybody and stuff.
Mm,
I rather have be in the middle and stuff because that's the best way. You take the good things on both sides and stuff. When you just have a censor ball like these two weirdos, no wonder why it just seems like they seem fake. You know what I mean? Like
yeah.
remember we watched their house and they have like nothing in the house really
Yeah.
and stuff and it was kind of weird and like the whole like something's going on and then they act like artists are not human beings and like they not
They're
uh
not productive. They're just
yeah like
mentally dumb.
yeah and it's very odd that these people like we know now who they are and stuff. We didn't really look into them that much because we were like, okay, it's a one-off thing. They done. And then we looking at the side scrollers, but tell you the truth, it's them that's doing something behind the scenes. Like 100%. Like you can't like it it's so weird. Like finding all this out. Like I didn't know how much like these people are deranged. They seem unreal.
I mean, look, we laugh about it, but there's a very serious point to this, and it's fascinating because the more I've dug into it, after actually Elon Musk said what he said, the more interesting it becomes. And look, it is an argument which is argued vehemently both ways. You know, there are a lot of people who believe the complete opposite, but there are a lot of smart people who think this is a real doomsday thing coming around the corner.
Yeah, I mean, I think we need to look at how quickly fertility rates can collapse. When I started caring about this, I was working as a venture capital in Korea, and I had to constantly plan out the future of their economy. At South Korea's current fertility rate, for every 100 South Koreans, there will be 6 great-grandchildren. We're looking at a 94% population collapse. Coming back to places like the US and the UK, it felt like traveling 2 decades back in time, like I was in some sort of sci-fi world, and I got a chance to try to raise the flag before it was too late. Because when you hit a place like Korea, where now 60% of the population is above the age of 40, it's probably too late for them to turn the situation around. And then there's all these economic problems. You can say, well, we can solve this with immigration, but then what you're doing is you're making the developed world reliant, their economies reliant on keeping Africa poor, or the African countries poor, that have these high fertility rates. And that's not a good place to put the world in. And then you talk to the US about this and they go, oh, we can solve this with immigration. But as of 2019, by the UN's own statistics, collectively, South America, Central America, and the Caribbean fell below repopulation rate. So I think people are they're not aware of how far this problem has progressed.
No, and
it's really
the
just
numbers,
a few countries in the world today.
Yeah,
Yeah, but it's not solving the issue. Like they didn't show anything that how they're gonna solve it and stuff. The housing market is bad. We know this, but they don't see behind more in the future. Like he only talks about this. Okay, so what are you supposed to do?
Yeah.
You know, like that's not solving the fucking issue. Just saying, oh, we need to have the birth rates up. Yeah, but you got to understand, how are we going to do that, though? Money, housing market is garbage. You got to have a house to have some kids. Sorry. Like, they have a house. Posey, that's their house. We don't even know. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They don't talk about, like, the wealth disparity and stuff. Like, what's going on. And the cultural thing. And
definitely culture.
Yeah.
That's been a major problem.
Yeah. And they don't talk about this. It's like we need, like, okay.
Are pretty startling, actually. I mean, Simone, the answer clearly is we have to go back to massive gender inequality, right?
No, I mean, the whole reason why we're advocates in this entire space is we really want a future in which there is gender equality. And if we don't take measures now, the future is one with massive gender inequality.
Right.
Basically, the future of feminism requires on more feminist people having kids and raising them in a durable culture that is feminist.
And this is what was so funny. There's
I'm sorry, I've run out of time. I'm actually going to get you guys back another time because this is a really...
They didn't say anything to solve it.
Yeah.
That's where it just does it. It just flies over everything. It's just like, okay, well, how are you supposed to solve it?
Yeah.
You know, and
they're just talking,
yeah,
but not giving them the solutions.
Yeah.
It's like,
and remind you, these people are supposed to be, you know, very high intelligent people, but is it just a cover up for techno feudalism.
Puritanism.
Yeah. And they into that. These people are into that. They want the highest intelligent people to have kids. They believe in that, right?
Mm.
The eugenics, the futurism, this movement was in America and stuff. They believed that it should be only the smart people, right? And that was a movement long time ago that wanted to control everything because they were the smart ones. But being smart of like what? How do you know if somebody's smart? Did they just learn the thing? Are they solving, you know, like what is smart to them? You know, is it a high intelligence of okay, tech bros that make, you know, search engines for, you know,
Yeah.
unsafe for work stuff? Like, is that their goal? Like, that doesn't help and stuff. And he made that on his site, you know. And then he talked about OnlyFans and like not like it just seems they are definitely 100% a plant by the Elvish Kingdom and stuff. And she ran for what? For like was it the Senate or
House of Representatives.
yeah. So it's crazy that you have these people. And then was it which one was it where they had like the insurance company? Like it was like a insurance company, like their family had an insurance company too.
Insurance company.
Yeah.
Looking that. Come on.
It just seems to me these people are definitely like stage people or something. Like
They feel
planned. Yeah.
very much.
Yeah. Fakey. They don't seem real. They don't seem genuine. Like looking at like this whole situation and then looking at her past videos, very odd. Very odd. It looked like she had like nothing in the room too. Remember like the old videos that she had? Like she had like nothing. And it wasn't like ordinary like, you know, teenager or, you know, young, you know, you would have a bunch of shit and stuff.
Something.
Yeah.
They're at bare bones. Just nothing.
Yeah. And something's definitely off about these people. And it just shows they don't know what they're talking about. They don't understand like the process. They didn't understand how the Republican Party's going to lose and stuff. They don't know the politics that well. She ran, but who gave her the money and ran? You know, Peter Thiel. They went to a Peter Thiel fucking event.
They said that they self-funded, but if they're over here advocating for that for their little religious group, I'm
Yeah.
sure they get tossed them a good amount of money.
Yeah, and then they have eugenic ideas.
But
Like,
that one's just like, and not even just in general, like advanced technology type of shit. So it's like, imagine you could just make your own best human, just cause.
yeah,
Very very techno of them, to be honest.
yeah. Like, it's getting weirder and weird. We probably will do maybe another video tomorrow. We gotta look into these people more. A lot of people don't know about this. I don't think a lot of people know who these people are, how they manipulating, how they wanna coax people in. These people are evil people, man. Like Peter Thiel, that's crazy, dude.
Freaking Palantir. I was like, okay,
Yeah,
y'all
and
managed to just be in some social group with that guy. Is like, that's like already like elite,
yeah, and then
despite how much you want to downplay it.
yeah, and then they have like, and then
Hiya.
and then
It's
oh well,
Hold on,
guess what? We doing a thing,
just hold,
but
just hold it. Yeah,
and another thing they talked about the Elvish Kingdom. Like,
yeah.
why would they bring up the Elvish Kingdom in this whole like? That is the most craziest, insane, smoking pew pew ever. The Palantir, that like all this stuff. It's crazy. I don't. We gotta look into this more, and
Yeah.
like this is big. Like we gotta look into this even more. Um, but see you guys tomorrow. We got, dude. This blows my mind. Like, this is like, people need to know.
No.
Like, what, dude? This is they want to take over YouTubing, bro.
They're gonna win the House of Representatives, so they'll just try to win
Yeah.
YouTubers.
Yeah, and then they gonna have them. Dude, this is insane. But
Explains why they want to push more right.
and they don't even have like respect for human beings either. These, oh my god. See you guys later. Peace out. This is crazy as
Peace.
hell.